I will not move my office to Borno State, says Shettima. Shettima, you don't want to move your office to Borno State. And Shettima has come out that mischief makers, they are the ones pushing for this whole thing because they want to sideline him in Asorock. That some Southwest politicians are the ones sending and making noise all over the place. That some of the ministries should go to some of other states and all of that. That is not going anywhere. That they are looking for ways to sideline him from Asorock. But I remember it is this same Shettima that told Nigerians, because all of you heard him. He said he will be the one in charge of security, that Tinubu will be in charge of economy, and that is not what it used to be. The governor, the president will be in charge of the security. That's why they call him the GCFR or so. Why the so-called vice president will be in charge of the economy. And I think Tinubu has been able to push him, give him some kind of ministries or to head and so on and so forth. And now he's saying that there's no power that can move him to Maiduguri to go and do what now? That right from onset, the office of the vice president has been in Asorock. If he now goes there, what will he now be doing there? But like I said he will be in charge of the security. Don't forget, there was a time, I don't know whether it was in a Buhari first tenure or the second tenure, when this issue of insecurity was just at its peak. Immediately he directed all the service chiefs and whether the chief of army staff or the one they call the defense whatever, the leader of the defense, to move it. I think it was Buratai. They move it to move his office. Okay, I think it should be. I don't know whether it is, but it's not this last service chiefs that Tinubu just removed, because we had two sets of service chiefs that worked for Buhari during his tenure. But I remember it was Buratai that he moved his office to Maiduguri, to Borno. But at the end of the day, nothing came out of it. So at least you can understand from that perspective that the real people who are the security people, they can move it down there, move their stuff down there, so that things will work out well. But at the end of the day, there was nothing being done. People said, oh, Buratai will never go to that place, because we didn't hear much about it, that he will not want to go to that place. But the reason why, maybe those who are pushing for this whole thing, they heard what this man said. Shettima said that he will be in charge of the security. That's why some people are now pushing that most of all these ministries, so that the other states will be viable and it will reduce the traffic in Abuja. So they didn't just mention only Shettima's Shettima's office. They talk about other ministries also, so that people can be going there and be meeting them, so that it will lessen the traffic in Abuja. But Mr. Man say, they go anywhere. Say na Tinubu men. Now they push all those narrative, and he will not go nowhere. That they are looking for ways to sideline him. That he will go nowhere. There are a lot of talks before this during election, during campaign time, when people were preparing for campaign, there were lots of talks that Shettima is going to do this, Shettima is going to do that. All of them, they hear all of those things. And don't forget, there was a video, or there was an audio leak that got leaked. There was an audio that got leaked when they said Shettima, because when you listen to that, when Shettima was talking with a former governor of Ogun State, Ibikunle Amosu, talking about how Igbo will be displaced, how Igbos will be treated, how Igbos will be this and this and that. And this time Nigerians began to see some of those things, the reality of those audio leak. Up to today, they have not even come out to debunk it. Just like the way they were talking about how Buhari and El-Rufai brought to people during Jonathan's time, when they thought Jonathan was not going to concede defeat. They obviously, if anything happened like this, they would just start to do big. But unfortunately, it didn't work out for them. So that even allegations were not even debunked by Buhari's administration. And Buhari is saying nobody should even disturb him when it comes to the issue of probe. So with all of these things that all the things that they are doing just to get at other people, it will backfire on them. They are still going to fight themselves. Now dog they eat dog. Oh. Now dog, now they eat dog. So let us not forget that they are still going to expose themselves. I remember one of the APC chieftains then who said he was one of the pioneers of APC, and he made confession of how they brought a bandit to this country, and those bandits that they brought giving Nigerians and the country problem. Until today, they didn't debunk it. It's just so unfortunate. So the guy might say no, they go nowhere. Oh. If not life, me not do anything when I want to do. You know they go anywhere. That Abuja, all of them go there together. So all those who are thinking of that, they should bury the thoughts. According to what Shettima is saying, they should bury the thoughts. It's not interested in going anywhere. That Abuja, all of them go stay there. The job should be left for the security chiefs. Of course, Oga, now you say you won't do that too. You won't be in charge of security. So I don't know why you want to run now. So guys, let's say your opinion and have your take on this.